everybody, and welcome in. My name is Yolanda Roos, and this is a channel of facilitated light, well-being, and healing. If you want to live your full potential, abundant life, being joyful, and wanting to live the life you live, this is the channel that it's designed for. We work on shadow work, messages that are timeless, so when they come to you, there's something in it. It will pertain if you're watching it on a regular basis, because this energy is a world collective energy. So we work with energy, the united energy of the world. As a human race, what we're going through, we are branching off into different things. We now have some videos on a weekly spiritual soul check-in. Today we're just doing some messages. I have all the cards pulled out and ready because I was recording and I have people at my house. So I'm gonna get the cards ready and do a quick video. If you're coming back, thank you for coming back in. We hope that you're enjoying the content. If you're new, welcome in. This is a channel that's a non-judgmental zone. It's about growth, about loving, coming alongside each other, teaching each other, and being open to the things that need to be addressed or worked on. So if you hear something and you're like, well, I don't like what she has to say, just know it's a message. It's not anything from me personally. It's just meant to help you grow or to be aware of something. So with that stating, we got cards pulled for you. We're going to do a general message, and then I have some other little oracle cards to go with it. Also, in about 4 days, we're going to be doing the new moon cycle, which is the new lesson that will be coming in for everybody from the new moon to the next new moon. So I'm excited to kind of see where we are. We've been working through a lot of different things, so we'll be discussing more of that, like I said, in the next couple days. So the tarot, you have 4 cards that came out. The first card is this one here. You have 7 of Water, choices, options, discernment, illusion. So we'll see how it falls together. This is your next card. You have 7 of Fire, defense, determination, steadfastness. That's 7 of Wands. That's 2 sevens. That's change, stirring, protecting. The 7 of Wands is protecting. And then you have the monkey one, which is, I know, the Fool, because this has been coming up a lot because we have a new book that's starting in our life. Not a new chapter, a new book. So this is an amazing energy that's definitely showing itself. So things are unfolding. We've had to go through the trials and the tribulations. We've had to go through removing what doesn't serve us anymore. And now we are getting ready. We're at the pinnacle of going into this new thing. However it plays out in your life, we'll see. So this is the Fool card. And your last one is King of Water. So this one is King of Cups, which it says diplomacy, compassion, emotional balance. So this is somebody that is very, like the mother one, the Queen of Cups, she's very nurturing and loving and caring and coming in, and you know, her emotions are balanced. This one, in this deck for the readings, somehow I read just the energy of the card. So I don't read reversals in this. I do read reversals through my stuff, but for some reason this one always just seems to be not reversed. So it's the energy that's presenting itself. So we have a loving, compassionate thing. We have a decision to make. We need to protect ourselves because there is this new beginning coming in, and we need to be compassionate because these 3 cards can be read however you want to see it. So the message, I feel like, is that there's choices that need to be made because there's a new direction, a new place that you're going. And it seems like you're heading toward a place that is a more emotionally stable location. And this is usually protecting yourself. So from the past, it's like you have a decision to protect yourself, to start something new, or to be on a new path, and to be, because you don't want to be in that rat race, I guess you could say, or that thing. Because at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is your 5 of Fire, which is tension, conflict, competition, and then you've got King of Fire. So you've got this tension and this fire that's building. 8 of Wind, feeling restricted. Yeah, there's something you're coming out of, but then the sun's underneath there. So yeah, something has made you feel restricted. You've got this bubbling, and I feel like this is what I'm getting. An anxiety is bubbling inside of you, and it's like everybody in the world is feeling it. So I feel like it's causing a little bit of tension, that not that you want to be nitpicky or not that you want to fight, but it's almost like this new energy that's coming in is quite exhilarating, but in almost an anxious way. It's very powerful. If you've watched the videos before, the energy that's coming in is very strong. It's either going to push you up like we've talked about, or it's going to make you feel oppressed and anxious, and it's going to be too heavy. So this new energy that's coming in, I think people are feeling it, and it's causing people to get stirred up. It's causing people to maybe like have that intuition that something new is coming and they want it, but they don't know what they want. They just know it's coming, and it's frustrating because they feel this like thing to want to get going, but they don't know where they're supposed to be going. So I think we just have to be patient. This month's thing that we're supposed to be doing is taking care of ourselves. So I really think what's happening is we're supposed to be taking care of ourselves. We're supposed to be getting ourselves ready. We're supposed to be dealing with the things that no longer serve us so we can push them, deal with them, process them, and push them away. Because I think this new energy that's coming in is so powerful and so big. Like, I don't know how to say it. It's such an immense, beautiful, but chaotic energy, because it's going to usher, and it's going to be like this. It's going to push at you. So either you're ready to receive it, or you're ready to like using it as a catapult, kind of like when you're going behind a tractor trailer. Sometimes you can go in and do their draft and they pull you and they have a little extra energy, but this thing is like behind you, and it's like it's either going to like smash you into the back of the truck, or it's going to send you right up into the air. So the importance of being ready and being aware and being healed and taking care of your body and making sure you're dealing with things and you're removing the things that don't serve you anymore, because you already have we all have baggage, okay? We all have things we have to deal with, all things that we've been hurt with, traumas, shadow work, people that drive us crazy, people that make us feel a little manipulated and controlled, codependencies in our relationships. It's one of those things that we have to get ready because it's new. We need to stand on our feet. We need to be okay in this new energy. And if we're still carrying all this baggage and all this stuff that's already holding us down, I feel like if we're not willing to address it and deal with it, it could crush us. And it's not going to crush you and kill you, but like emotionally or stress-wise, or it's just going to bring in this energy that you're like, oh my gosh, I can't take anymore. Where if you were dealing with all your stuff and you were processing this coming in, this is what I'm going to feel. It's gonna be good. This is just another thing. I can get through this. I got through all those. I'm gonna get through this. That's the type of energy. I feel like you're gonna accept it, like, okay, here we go. Let's take another one in. And it's your perspective, how you're looking at it. So I think this energy, when it's coming in, if you've dealt with all your stuff and you're like, I've been to hell and back, I can get through this. Or, oh my God, I'm trying to deal with this. Oh, I got this, I got that. I'm worried. Now, this is the other thing. And I'm going to say this, if you're feeding into the propaganda, you're drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm not saying you can't watch politics. I'm not saying you can't be aware. You can't be feeling for things. But sometimes when you put too much into the propaganda and you don't try to take care of yourself, and you're giving your energy to the story, not to taking care of you and getting your story together, you feed something else. You make it grow. You give it life. And we don't want to give life to propaganda and stuff that's going to hold us and be a lie or true. It doesn't matter. You need to focus on you, because we will be changing this world one person at a time. And that includes us, because then there's going to be one person goes on, then the other person goes on, the other person goes on, and then all of a sudden we got a hand and we're lifting the vibrations. We're lifting things up because we are together trying to become something bigger, something better, enjoying our life. We don't want to go through life. I don't know about you, but I want to live my life. And today I have soda. Sorry, I got a new flavor. I don't know if anybody likes this. I'm not supporting Coca-Cola. I'm a moron that tries every single cola, color, flavor, Mountain Dew. If it's a new flavor, I'm like, oh, I gotta have it. And I'll even suck that nasty crap down because I paid $2.50 or $3 a bottle for the stuff. So there's a new flavor. It's creamy vanilla. So if you like it, that's just a little stupid Lonnie side note. I have a liking of soda. I can't drink it too much because it's really not really good for you, but I like to try all the flavors. I'm the one that drinks pineapple soda and strawberry, and I go to Florida to have pina colada slushies, and yeah, so I like all the fruity stuff and the different flavors. So on to another thing, and that's just distraction. I get distracted by things, especially when there's stuff outside. Luckily it's a little bit darker today. I just took my shower. So in your life there could just be a lot of little things going on. You could be a little tired. They're making me feel like I have to tell you, there is an energy from the sun and all the things that are coming in, the changes that are happening. They're going to make you feel tired and anxious at the same time. So it's kind of a weird conflicting energy. So be aware that if you feel a little anxious, or you feel you're tired but you feel like jittery, like you want to take a nap but then you want to clean the room while you're in there taking a nap. So try to rest. Try to find something to calm you. If tea calms you, or if you smoke marijuana, smoke a little bit of marijuana, or I take tincture to go to sleep at night. That's if you can take it. If you are young, don't take it till you're older. It's not going to help you. It hurts your brain cells. Sometimes you can use crystals. If you feel anxious, use something that calms you. Whatever calms you. You could go outside. Me, I'm not going outside in the winter wonderland. I'm going to stay right inside, and I'll hold my crystal, and I'll pet my dog, and that's me. So find something to ground you. The reason that you're becoming anxious and tired is that this energy is coming in. Think of it as a whirlwind of this energy, and it's kind of lifting you off the ground because it's so intense. So it's disconnecting you from Mother Earth in essence. Feel like, remember, if you're connected, you're grounded, you're earth, you're touching the earth. When the wind comes through, it's going to pull you up. So it's kind of like separating you a little bit and overwhelming your body a little bit, and it's making you have more positive ions than negative ions. And the negative ions are what makes you calm. That's what comes from the earth. That's the healing energy. So if you're feeling it, go breathe outside. Pet the dog, anything living, plants. This is the other thing. If you have plants in your house, that's a beautiful thing. Pet them, talk to them, feed them. Plants have their own frequency. They have a beautiful frequency because they have Mother Earth frequency. And that's not woo-woo. That's scientific. They have their own frequency. And each plant in certain varieties have different frequencies that come out. And the frequencies are what we absorb and make us feel good. So my whole area, I'll show you. I have, this is here, but this is what's next to my desk. So when I'm recording, there are gobs of plants next to me. So maybe that's for somebody. Plant therapy is great. I mean, I did research on it, and there is such beautiful frequency that comes off of anything living, especially plants. So for this thing, this new coming in, getting ready, doing your thing, this is the card that came out as advice. You may need an open mindset at this moment. Everyone looks at things through their own lens. Be open to new opinions, even if you don't agree. Everyone has the right to live their own truth. And that's what I think is happening. There's a choice to not be a jerk anymore, okay? If you don't agree with the life they're living, that's okay if it's not hurting you. Remember we said, if it's not hurting you and they're not killing anybody, let them live their life and you live your life. You are on a new mission to be focused on you. Not anybody else. Who gives a crap what everybody else is doing? You worry about what you're doing. Because when you ignore what you're doing and you're worried about everybody else, you're falling apart. Or your world is having things that you're not addressing and you need to address them. So take your life as a priority. And it's not that you're not helping everybody, but you have to be in pristine type of condition to be able to make a difference in this world. There are so many people that have heavy energy. There's heavy energy out there. There's energy that wants to take you down. You have to be where you need to be so that you can help and go after that life that you want, that authentic life. You need to be strong and not feel sick to live the authenticity of life that you need to live. If you are a chosen one, or you are somebody that has come here and has been born for a purpose of raising the vibration of the earth to usher in what they call new earth, it's not going to drop out of the sky. It's a new way of thinking. It's a new way of processing. It's being able to see people as a unit that we're not separate, that we're all together and we can all raise each other in the process. That's the new earth. That's the higher frequency. There's no crap getting in the way. People want to help each other. That's the new earth. I can't wait for it to come, but it's going to be heavy for people that think they're higher than other people, or that they don't really care about the little people, or, you know, vice versa. The little people think the big people don't matter. It's everybody plays a part. Everybody, one way or another, energetically, is connected to the other person. So you are all connected to everybody on this grid. The earth has a grid, an electrical ley line that connects everybody, and you're electric, babies. And when you're near it and you're all talking to each other and you're connecting, you are increasing the vibration. You are sending waves. And in the ethereal realm, the one that you can't see, we're all energetically connected to each other. So what happens in Saudi Arabia affects us. What happens here affects them. Everybody is affected by everybody. So the things that you do, I know you can't stop doing everything, but your actions, like if you poison something here, it's going to affect the people down the road. If you blow off and burn your oil fields, it's going to affect America because it's going to come around. We are all connected. What you do in your life, if it's dangerous or it's bad or it could harm something, it's going to affect everything around you. I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's what came through. Okay. So this new energy, and then thing for this, what's coming in right now, is that we need to be open to different perspectives. That maybe you don't have to agree with somebody's perspective to still love them, care for them, you know, treat them kindly, not be thinking that you're the only way that it's right, because everybody has free will and free choice. We're in a free choice country, world, life, realm. This is a choice type of environment. We're not robots. We choose what we want. We are born into certain things which will inhibit us or give us certain, you know, bias and stuff like that. But we have free will. And that's why there's good and bad things, because you can choose to be a good person or a little shitball. You know, it's your choice. You choose that. And to say that, oh, why would God do that? Because he's omniscient, he's above us, and he knows that I want to see if they're good. I want to see what they'll choose. I want to see if they love me. I want to see if they love other humans. I want to just see. You can't see what somebody is truly unless there's free will. Because if you choose it on your own, or you choose to go, like sometimes we follow the crowd. And we don't want to stand out because we're scared or we don't have that strength. But then sometimes we are the oddball and we're like, no, I'm not going for that. I don't believe that. I don't think it's good. Or you're the person that helps the person they're picking on. You're not going along with the crowd because you're strong enough. You are probably a leader. You are probably, and you don't know it, you're probably a worker. You're probably a light worker. You're probably someone, because we don't see, if you're a light worker or you come from a higher realm, and they were all born in, that's what they call about like star seeds and indigo children. There was a group of galactic people. Whether you believe it or not, doesn't matter. There's a group of galactic people that chose to be born in the density of Earth to make a difference, to raise the vibration, to usher in the age of Aquarius, which is the age of air, thought, understanding, and it's ushering in the new Earth, the new understanding. It's been predicted. There's prophecies from the Hopi Indians. There's all these things falling in line. So when you are coming in here and you are not like everybody else and you're an oddity, you don't blend with people, it's probably because you're not from here. It's probably because you have a different agenda. You have a different purpose. Everybody comes in with a purpose, whether it's big, little, small, whatever. It's important, but we all have a different one. So don't judge somebody else because their purpose is over here and your purpose is over here, and somebody might be here and you're way advanced, maybe you're more where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to come alongside them. You're not supposed to stomp on them and say, oh, you're an idiot, or you don't do this, blah, 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 or I'm better than you. No, that's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to come alongside people and we're supposed to pick them up. We're supposed to help them. If you are chosen to be a vibration lifter, you are that person. Like they talk about, let's straighten the person's crown instead of knocking it off and laughing at them. Okay, so keep that in mind. There's some people out there, because remember, this is a community and this is a group reading. So there's people giving and people receiving. So there's two different sides. So this reading you take where your angle is at. So the next ones we have are storm, disruption, chaos. What else does it say? And change. Yeah, that's inevitable. That's coming. You can't have new paradigms and new earth without a little bit of drama and chaos coming in. So we've got some change coming in. We've got some chaos coming in. And this is a progression. And I'm just burping, so that's probably confirmation. Seraphim, Guardians, Awakener, and Purity. Yeah. I think we're awakening. And the reason the chaos is happening is because half the world is waking up and they're going, oh, okay, no, that's not what I want. This is... oh wait, I'm supposed to be doing this, or that's not fair, that's not nice, I don't want to do that, I don't want to be a part of that group, or I don't want to think that, or the world is kind of becoming two different groups right now, so hopefully we can come back together. Limitless, access to infinite potential. So there's something that you're awakening to that's within you that is creating a little change and drama because you are realizing something, where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing. This change always is going to disrupt and make chaos, because what's happening is this new earth and this new energy is coming in. 3i Atlas is ushering in a new instigation of pushing you into a higher frequency reality. And with that creates change. With that creates trauma because some people want to change and some people like, no, man, they're digging their heels in, like, no, I want the world to be the way it is. But you have this infinite knowledge and things that are opening up because of your awakening, but because of it, your world's going to change. So be prepared that the things that you are used to could get a little chaotic. They could get a little wonky. The people that you thought were totally connected to you could become unconnected to you. And what I'm going to say, this is what they're saying to me. Don't take it personal. If you have to recalibrate and you have to find new people, new circles, new places, then you need to go. Don't fight it, and don't be made to stay where you don't belong. And it's not like somebody's better or worse than the person. It's that you have missions and you have things that you came here as a soul to do through this human biological body. And once you've awakened and you've connected to your soul, first of all, you're not going to be the same person because now you're connected with your soul. So your soul has been living many, many lives, possibly, and you're now lived this life, but then you're connected. So you're not going to be this ignorant human that just was living life for the day. You're going to connect to something that's going to open things up in your mind. It's going to open connections to the divine. It's going to make you see things in a different way. It's going to make things be deeper than they were before. Once you connect with your soul, you're not going to be the same, because you're not, because now you're your soul and you, because your soul is the entity that comes in, that electrifies your body into your mitochondria, that says, I want to live this life with this person and I want to learn. I'm a biological creature, Yolanda, but my soul that comes in and that's inside of me and is my connection to the divine, that's our little connection. That's when you connect with that, that's when you understand that there's God. You understand that there's something bigger. You understand maybe your mission. Some of your soul things will get activated because you're bringing in another entity that's lived many lives, maybe progressed or learned or mastered things. That's where you get prodigies. They come in with a soul that's already mastered it, and somehow at a young age they connect with the soul very young, and they take on their attributes, and that soul is basically living that child's life. You are not two separate people. You are one person. When you're a prodigy, your soul has come in, and somehow the body or the entity is like, okay, fine, let's live together. And that's how you become a prodigy at a young age, because you're bringing in old knowledge. You don't just learn that. Your brain isn't programmed to learn how to play a piano at 3 years old. Just saying, that comes from your soul. Okay. Side note. So we have angel cards that come in. Like I said, sometimes I go off because I read through energy and what they tell me. So if you think I'm a little crazy, yeah, I am crazy, but I don't want to miss messages that need to come out for people that need to hear it. So we have 4 cards that came out for your angel numbers. First one is 319. We have relationships. Bring forth new love. Next one is 893. This is trusted universe, step into the unknown. 957, go forth. This is movement, guys. They're telling you it's time to move, to go forward. Stick with your decisions. There's something you've decided to do, and I think there's a choice. And I think you've made your decision, but not everybody's going to agree with you because it might stir the world. It might stir things up in your world. So stick to the decision because you made it for a reason. So if you are hindering or people start coming at you, remember why you decided to do what you wanted to do. Why did you want to do it? What was it inside of you? Is it a soul purpose? Is it something you've always wanted to do? Is it a dream that you finally were ready to do and someone's trying to like knock your dream down? No, this is a time to do your most authentic life that you want to do. And at this point is pinnacle because it's going to set the precedence for like 10, 20 years. Don't waste it. That's why I'm going after my dream. You go after your dream. Channel anxiety. Create, this is 292. Create positive distractions to reroute your nervous system. This is what we talked about. So these are all things. It's time to go. If you get your anxiety from this energy coming in, you need to find ways to like diffuse it, bring it down. Trust the universe. Step into things that you don't know. Just believe that the universe, if it's opening for you, that it's okay. And then there's new relationships coming in for everybody because we're changing. This is so beautiful. Like I keep seeing this love thing keeps coming up all over the place. Even readers, like I listen to YouTube on my own too. Sometimes I find it hard to read for myself. This is major. And this isn't just about like sexual, hot, passionate, hooky pooky love. This is like friendships, love ships, people coming into your life that you're going to be connecting with because we are connecting on a new energetic level. We might not resonate with other people. And as we're resonating and we're waking up and we're growing, we're going to be calibrating to where we need to be like reigniting with some new people. And like there could be some hot relationships coming, don't worry, that's a possibility. But it's not just that, it's being able to connect because we're going to a higher frequency. So we might be at the same frequency, somebody else might be going up too, and you meet these people and you're like, wow, where have you been all my life? And it could just be like, you were the best friend. I always have something to talk about. It's a connection that's more than just physical is what I'm feeling. This is a mind, a soul, a heart, a love connection. And you can love your friends. Don't be too big. You can love your friends. So we got 3 cards from our Imaginarium or Mystics Imaginarium Oracle. So it says, imagine your wish fulfilled. Manifestation, yes. This is partly things that are coming in. Reshape your reality. Yeah, baby. You're going to be working on that manifesting, thinking about what you want, not what you don't want, because that will not bring in your reality. That will keep bringing in the old stuff. You need to reshape your reality with the things that you want, imagining yourself in this life, what you want. And that's what the universe will be like, ooh, we like what she wants, and we're going to bring it in for her. And then last is awaken to Christ consciousness. This is the 5D. Christ consciousness is unconditional love. There's nothing, it's not hard. I don't know why everybody wants to make it like, oh, it's going to be this. It's loving people as you love yourself. Treating others with compassion. Lifting them up. It's a love center. This is what's coming. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to see each other as souls. As wanting to love them and wanting to come along and help them, to grow them, to give them love and compassion instead of judgment and stuff like that. The old matrix was hijacked, and instead of wanting to lift everybody up, we wanted to lift ourselves up and step on everybody else. And that's so amazing that it's changing and that we're going to be loving everybody. So the next cards you got: slow down, no need to rush, enjoy your life. Enjoy this time. This is quiet time. This is not go time yet. It's getting ready to come. So it's get yourself prepared. Enjoy. You don't have to rush. And maybe if you do things slowly, you'll see everything. You'll enjoy everything. You'll take it all in. If you're trying to rush, you're going to miss half of what's going on. Let them know how you feel. Yeah, if you got someone in your life, it could be let them know how you feel because you're driving me crazy, or let them know like I'm totally in love with you. You know, something of that nature. So whatever you're feeling, let it out. Let them know. And if it's bad, be nice. Don't be a jerk. All right. Other people's opinions don't matter. Nope, it doesn't matter what they think. Kind of like I wear lobster pants, people. And somebody, if they say to me, oh, what do you have on? Like if I was worried about what you thought about my clothes, I would not buy lobster pants or butterfly pants or crazy stuff. Be you. You can't worry about opinions if you're living an authentic life, because not everybody's going to like your life. Not everybody's going to think it's cool. Some people are going to think you're batshit crazy, okay? It doesn't matter. You have to be happy with your life. That's all. Just you. You can tell them, listen, you know, this is my life. I don't tell you how to live your life. You can try to be nice about it, or you can just be like, psh, don't have time for that. You can be a cranky person if you want. It's not going to make anything better, but like, don't let them, you can't get stirred up. When people make your opinion, you just laugh back or say something, and I can be facetious. I can be bad sometimes. I'll say things that people want to say, but I have the balls to say it, which gets me in trouble sometimes. Quietly help somebody. There you go. So if someone's in need, just try to help them. It's not about you. It's about them. Help them. Don't embarrass them. Maybe send something in the mail. You know, buy groceries, throw them on the door. It's going to make you feel good. Whatever you do. When you do things without wanting glory back or something with it, it doesn't matter. You get it. The feeling of helping somebody, the universe is just like, wow, that's so cool that human did that. And they just give you this feeling of like, oh, that's so cool. I could make a difference, especially when they don't know. You just know that you did it. Okay, so this is the last of the cards I have for you. These are just some little like inspiration things, and we're going to cut it off. Remember that you are amazing, for sure. Be true to who you are. Yep, a repeat. They're definitely, you need to be authentic. This is what the channel's about. You need to be who you are. Express who you are, because you know what you're going to do? You're going to pull in the people that want you, that love you, that think you're beautiful and amazing, and you're not going to have the naysayers and grumpy people. When you be who you are, that's what's going to pull in the true authentic people that come into your life too. Every day is a new beginning. You have a fresh start. Every day you get up. When you screw up, who cares? Start again. We're human. We make mistakes. Positive thoughts. Yep, keep your manifestations and your thoughts positive. If you feel yourself going into stinking thinking, go ahead and get yourself, think of something good. Find a happy place. I know it sounds silly, like when you were talking about my husband watches Happy Gilmore until I want to rip his hair out. But he talks about when you're stressed, find your happy place. And it works. Find your happy place, because what you're doing is you're bringing your mind to a place that creates that beautiful dopamine. And if you think about it, put yourself there. Feel the breeze, or, you know, feel the sunshine, or feel whatever the emotion is that you need to feel, or that place that you're at. Find your happy place, because you're going to need it. It's going to get a little crazy. Mercury retrograde finishes, like I said, after Thanksgiving, so you still got a couple weeks. And then nothing is too hard for me. It's just saying you can do it, and believe in the bright future. There's new things coming in for you. You just have to believe that you deserve it, that you can have it, or that it's for you. Okay, so if you don't think that you deserve it, why would the universe give it to you? Okay, guys, that is the messages for today. I hope that it finds you. It looks like it's new things coming in, being true to yourself, being open to new things, seeing things through a broader spectrum, believing what you want, creating that dream, because that new door is opening. So be focused on what you want your life to be, not what you don't want it to be, and keep going, okay? And you're going to have to go into unknown territory, people. So just be asking God or the universe, divine, to help you, your guides to be with you. Grab some crystals, hug the Christmas tree when it comes and gets dressed. I have to put a fake tree up, but you know what I mean. Find the things that bring peace, serenity, joy, and happiness to your life, and they will comfort you in the times when it gets a little difficult or a little stressful. So guys, have a great day. We'll see you soon.